What's good, you sexy mother people? Welcome back to Henchigate, where the YouTubers are attitude. I am Jared. Hey yo, it's April. You know what that means. It's time for season 4 of the TV show Letterkenny from the Great White North. You already know what we're doing. Gonna run down the 6 to 7 episodes of this amazing Crave TV Hulu collab series. And yeah, all you gotta do is be sure to give this video a like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon, notify and post videos, and go ahead, follow all of our social media, which God given to us for 7 years.
Modines 2.
Alright, so this picks up 2 months after the scrap between Wayne and Brad. Obviously, him and Rosie are on the outs because Wayne chooses his friends, Rosie chooses her family, and they ain't gonna budge. These two are perfect for each other. Yeah, just to skip all of that. Obviously, it's affecting everything, at least within the main group dynamics, especially with Stormy, their dog, because her and Rosie's dog Cito are like, they just mesh so well together. And now that obviously they're not together, they're both depressed, they're both down. They made some cute little puppies too. But everybody's down. Mostly everybody's down because Stormy and Cito, they're depressed. Because Wayne is down in the dumps. He's working overtime. He just work, choring. And obviously more hands make less work, so it's affecting Dan, Derry, and Katie. It's like, no, don't want to work all the time, but obviously do what you love. You'll never work a day in your life. Keep going and going. That's what he's telling himself. What else is happening? This is basically all the fallout of season 3 is affecting everything, mostly in this season. With Jonesy and Riley, Katie had to choose between one of them and not both of them. She chose Riley over Jonesy. Now Jonesy is just lost because he doesn't know what to do without his buddy. Neither does Riley. Riley don't know what to do, even though he's with Katie, but he misses his buddy. And it now creates a battle between Glenn, who is no longer part of the church, and the Skids, where it's like, oh, join us or don't join us. And this basically the best line between for this is Reps, Revelations. There's gonna be more about that between the Glenn and the Skids later in this season. We also got the debut of Ron and Dax. Basically the equivalent of Riley and Jonesy, just gay. And they are fucking hilarious. They're great, and everything with them gets better and better as the series goes along. What else? Not much. That's it. Basically, just picking up from where we left off in season 3. Everything works out between Wayne and Rosie, so we got that sorted out. Brad is like, hey, look, man, things got out of hand. I knocked out your friends, you knocked me out. We cool. We settle things good. So, yeah, Wayne and Rosie. God, Rosie. And Bonnie, Murray. I know she has nothing to do with this, but she's just there. She's just there, cooling, but God, I love this show. This show's fucking full of waifus, and I think my friend, because I tried to show this to my friend last summer. I think he's watched the show more over now because of Katie. I know his types. His types are Katie and Bonnie McMurray. So when he saw them, he's like, yeah. So I'm gonna quiz him on Letterkenny. I'm gonna quiz him on Letterkenny, see how far he's gotten. Because I'm sure if he's gotten to Bonnie McMurray, he knows what's up, and that's what's up. And this is getting 5 stars.
You know what? You got a problem with Canada Gooses, and you got a problem with me, and I suggest that one marinate.
Episode dos. Basically, the majority of this episode was Wayne, Derry, Dan, and the McMurrays dealing with the hockey coach, trying to save Canada Gooses because hockey coach was over on the golf course oiling the Canada Goose eggs because apparently there's too much Canada Goose shit around. So I was like, oh, gotta deal with it. Kill the eggs. And that's where the must be fucking nice. This is the episode where the must be fucking nice thing really, really solidified itself. Because I mentioned, I want to say I mentioned it in the season 3 review, where it was just like, okay, must be nice was, you know, it was there, but it wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was like it was like little hint in episode 7 in the last season, not St. Patrick's Day episode, it was the Halloween episode. And yeah, this is where it really took shape. It's like, must be fucking nice. Everyone's got to be an expert. Must be fucking nice. And this is the first mention of the coach's late wife, Barbara. And that's gonna be a running gag forever now. That's like the entire series. And then, we got Glenn against the Skids still going on, trying to coerce Jonesy into joining them, but Jonesy and Riley reunite, and because basically Riley got tired of Katie just bossing him around because she's like, hey, go get me these from the store. But it's like, it's all the way back in town. I usually use up all my gas and I'm already here type shit. He's bummed. Then he misses his buddy. They see Ron and Dax, and they're like, nah, man, I miss that. I just miss being with my buddy. And so now they're reunited, and they're gonna have to deal with that in the next episode or two. Actually, no, I think that's in the next episode if I'm recalling it correctly. Because I just watched the next episode like 2-3 months ago. It's fairly recent. Because me and my friend are also watching the Letterkenny series on the side, and we were on season 4 at this point. Funny enough, we were playing this episode in the background while we were heading back from Canada. Our damn self. So yeah, that's funny how we were going through this episode, episode 2, on the way back from Canada. Yeah, I think there's not much else. Not really much happens. Also, I don't remember if Wayne says. No, Wayne does say this a few times in the series. Basically, saying he's like, "You got a problem with me? You got a problem with them? You got a problem with me? Suggest you let that one marinate." That was this episode, not debuted, and I believe that happens throughout the series as well. A lot of seasons, man. A lot of seasons, a lot of episodes. So there are still running gags that just stick forever. That'll be implanted. Some others you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's still there. It'll still be memorable, especially if you see like clips of this on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or wherever, basically. And we're gonna talk about that a bit more in the next episode. But for now, yeah, good. This is a great episode. Fucking love it. I like at first when I first saw it, I'm like, this episode's alright. But I started appreciating it more and more. I barely enjoyed this episode. The next episode I like more than this episode in this season, but that's still a good episode. It's 5 stars.
Oh, moist.
Oh my god, I love this episode so fucking much. It helps that I think by the time I already started the show, I was seeing more and more clips of the show on TikTok. And I saw this clips of this episode in particular. I'm just like, ooh, this is funny. I like it. I can't wait to watch it. And then it came up. I'm like, yes. Now having all the context behind it is just great. I fucking love it. Like, you start off with words that they don't like: moist, yeast. Fuck, what else? Clammy. Stuff like that. The show is fucking hilarious, man. But basically what's going on is that Axe and Slash from Tanis's crew left Tannis for these two skanks. Look, their words, not mine. And yeah, now they're up in town in Letterkenny selling smokes. Now that it was already agreed that the natives can come back and sell smokes in Letterkenny, but now what they're doing is selling smokes to kids. And Katie's seeing that shit, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And obviously they call Katie a skank, and obviously Wayne don't take kindly to that. So he's like, "Oh, I've been looking for a reason to kick some ass." And what else? And like lying in the wait is this Degen Alexander, whatever the fuck his name is. That shit it's a baffling motherfucking name. I'm not even gonna try. I think he made his debut last season. If I'm not mistaken, I have so much fucking notes in here. I don't remember where I put notes for season press. Okay, I'm not even trying to remember. But he did debut last season with the whole fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the notes, but I look at basically excuse me, here we go. The sled. Oh, sledding season. Blah blah blah. Shack. It was the shack. And I think I want to think that I mentioned him in the when he first debuted in the last season, but now this is his full on. He's a problem. He's gonna be a problem throughout the rest of this series, on and off again, especially at the last season. That one I can tell you for a fact he's gonna be a fucking issue in the last season of this series. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Besides from that, to deal with that, Tannis is holding a cookout on the res, cause she's like, hey, ain't nobody eating Auntie Tannis is cooking. I believes it. So obviously, they're on the res, more jokes, blah blah blah. Fucking Degen show up, and it's a Degen convention. They got Sled Ted, Radass, and Jivin' motherfucking Pete. Jivin' Pete has already been, indoctrinated into the Degens since last season, but now it's full on with the others that we have dealt with in season 1, when Wayne got back to becoming the toughest dude in Letterkenny. He fought Sled Ted, Radass, and Jivin' Pete. And I think that was episode 2. Yeah, and now here we are. Now they're all Degens. And now we got a good scrap in. Wayne's just happy to kick some ass. And then on the other end, basically, Riley and Jonesy, they're back. They're reunited. They now are fully friends with Ron and Dax. What they call Ronzi and Daxy. I can finally say that. I've been trying to not say that for the last 2 episodes because it comes later here. That's when they start calling them Ronzi and Daxy. Fucking finally. Shit. So they're like, hey, Katie, want to be friends, or you can date us both again. Katie's like, no, it's not the right time. You guys can eat each other and get them big city slams. Little Snipe Sally, boy. Dirty fucking dangled, boys. Let's go. Let's see, what else? And then you got Glenn and the Skids. They decide to walk a mile in each other's shoes. The Skids give Religion a chance. And Glenn gives hanging with the Skids. Like, obviously he's not going to do rips. But he still did the dancing and everything. So I was like, they understand each other a bit more. That's cool. So all that is now sorted. Now we can just go into the next half of the season. And just get into some Letterkenny hijinks. This, like I said, this shit is fucking hilarious. And seeing this episode, seeing clips of this episode, particularly on TikTok, had me in tears, rolling, laughing my ass off, and then seeing the context had me done in. I'm just like, oh my god, I fucking love this show. Here we are, whole ass year later, and I I've watched this show so many motherfucking times, putting people on it left and right, and now I'm reviewing it here for you guys. Yeah, this is getting 5 stars.
The fuck off the stage!
Hi. Been over a year now. But hey, we're back. Episode 4. Let's see. First off, I want to shout out to the bad comedian from the beginning of this episode because he was on the show Run the Burbs, which we are going to get to eventually. We're gonna get to that show. He was the antagonist. He was the antagonist Bob from Run the Burbs. Fucking fantastic show. I think, like Letterkenny, it's on Hulu. Run the Burbs, Letterkenny, Shorsey, those Canadian shows are all on Hulu. No, that's not even over there. So, this guy, like, basically, they're just like, yo, this guy ain't that funny of a comedian. So they're like, yo, let's do our own thing. Let's hold a talent show at Modine's 2. So they do that. And so Dan is like, hey, this guy sucks at stand-up comedy. I could do it better than him. He does. Not even like he does stand-up comedy. He kills it. Hey, it is what it is. Everybody act was some fucking weird. Gail decides to do recite some lines from Gladiator's porn parody, Gladiator XXX Glad He Ate Her. And it was hilarious because Katie knew the words. I'm like, God damn. That's funny shit. Oh, right. And Wayne and Katie are judging this talent show because they're the best for the job. So then we got Glenn and his choir boys doing a My Chemical Romance parody, some sort. Cover band, I guess. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, I'm not even going to get into all that. But okay. Stuart and Skids do the scream, ache, dancing, or whatever. Skids being Skids. It's good shit. Then you got... You got Coach... got Coach doing a set on his ukulele. I forget, like he had a name drop because his actor Mark Ford is a stand-up comedian. I think Coach did it. I think Coach said his favorite comedian was himself. Basically, it's hilarious. At the time I was recording this, but no, when I was recording this last year, his actor was going on comedy tour. I unfortunately had to miss it. So I'm mad. I actually would like to see it. I would like to see anything with Letterkenny and Shorsey. I'd like to see it in person, aside from just, getting myself some poppers or some Gussie Room. And I actually did run into a person wearing a Letterkenny shirt too. It's crazy. It's good shit. It's good shit. Yeah, so yeah, and then the end of the episode. The end of the episode is with Daryl line dancing. And he had Wayne and Katie join him on stage because he was a little nervous. Because he's like, I don't know if I want to do this. But hey, it turned out well. It worked out for him. Jonesy and Riley, they are basically coaches. But they refused to do any form of cardio, which I don't know why. But yeah, okay. They didn't even partake into the line dance because again, they're just like, yeah, fuck cardio. It bites them in the ass, but that's neither here nor there. It's hilarious stuff. Letterkenny is just fucking awesome. Oh man, it's good to be back doing this properly live. First half you saw me do this was last year. Now I'm back. Life happened. I think I already explained that last couple episodes at the end of the review. So let's just get on getting on. This episode's getting 5 stars.
I'd have a beer!
Okay, episode 5. 2 things. Got the Gym Bros, Riley, Jonesy. They feel like they plateaued. that they've done all they can. They're not seeing no gains, which I get that. As I go to the gym myself, I feel like I'm getting close to plateauing, but I feel like I can really, really push down, dig deep. And they're like, oh, maybe we need to get some roids just to try it out, just to get through that plateau, and then cut them off cold turkey. So they go to Stu and his kids. They end up buying Ritalin, and the person who needed Ritalin sees like, whoa, these are roids, not Ritalin. So they're like, oh fuck. But they're gonna dig down now because they got the Ritz, not the roids. That's the side plot. The main plot is that our main hick crew are invited to the McMurrays for a little party. It's a swingers party. It's the McMurrays. At this point, you know. If you've been watching the show, keeping up with the reviews, you know what the McMurrays are about. So yeah, this is not surprising. So they have to figure out how the fuck to get out of there, so they don't have to be partaking in this little soiree. And not only is it our hit crew, but also Gail and Len. God damn, the McMurrays are a fucking handful, but damn it, this show is hilarious. So they have to figure out how the fuck to get on out of there. Let's get daddle. One of them being the Letterkenny Goodbye, the title of this episode. But no, the Letterkenny Leave. That's the title of this episode, yeah. Cause Rosie didn't show because she already knew these motherfuckers. I ain't messing with that. So she's over reading a good book. There's a whole little side tangent joke, like a little side joke about Netflix and chill, Hulu's free. Watch the episode, you'll understand. Especially at the very end. It's a little inside joke for the channel that this is on in Canada, Crave TV. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you know how to rhyme. You'll figure it out. But yeah, no. This goddamn show. Oh, fuck it. This goddamn show. It's great. 5 stars.
Great day for Bay.
Pitter patter.
It's a great day for Bay. The Bay brothers, James and Hudson, are big-time hockey players that came from Letterkenny. They're playing in Europe. They're heading back home too late. They're helping their parents with laying some hay. They're also Stuart's cousins. So that's a bit of a plot. That's a bit of part of the plot. But the opening, before we get to the base, the opening of this is fucking. Basically, you got Dan, Darian, and Wayne talking about sexting, and Dan's like, I haven't been sexting, I got on Bumble. Okay. We get a whole story about Uncle Eddie and how he met Aunt Marion, involving Elvis, the Rat Pack, Johnny Cash, Chuck Berry, Ray Charles, Beach Boys, Bing Crosby. It's a whole. It's phenomenal opening. But then yeah, back to they're heading home. Everybody in Letterkenny is throwing a party for the Bays because they're Hicks, hockey players, natives, and their cousin, a skid. They are literally the epitome of Letterkenny. They are Letterkenny through and through. Yeah. So like it's a great day for Bay. That's the Hicks party. The natives wanted to throw a party called Thunder Bay, but they decided, let's combine our forces. Great day for Thunder Bay. And they show up to the party late because they were busy taking down some big city slams, which sucks for Riley and Jonesy and Tyson and Joint Boy, but is what is. And Angie's part of that too, because she's a punk bunny. What are you gonna do? But they mostly just wanted to hang out with Stuart. That's their cousin. That's their family. Yeah, they're Hicks. They're natives. They're hockey players. Stuart's always their cousin. You always want to be with your family. I feel that. Like you could be as big as you are, but you're always gonna want to be with your family at the end of the day. And the overarching plot of this episode is that Wayne is just, he's got Rosie, but Tannis is over here trying to tempt the nigga. God damn Tannis. God. But Wayne's a good dude. He ain't gonna step out on this girl like that. Yeah. Fucking phenomenal season. Even though I think we got another holiday episode. I will check. Pretty sure it's another holiday episode. Either way, yeah. Other than that, episode 6 of season 4.
This is going to be a super hard Easter. Bach futter.
So, where do I start? This is an Easter episode, which is fitting because we're in the month of April. Easter, haha. But if you're watching this on Netflix, if you're watching Letterkenny on Netflix, as I've already mentioned, it's on Hulu, it's on Disney Plus. It's also on Netflix. The way it's structured is that on season 4, it has episodes 1 through 6, then the Halloween episode. But that's not how it was released. It was 1 through 6, then the Easter special. Season 3 had episode. Season 3 was the Halloween one. Season 2 was St. Patrick's Day, which that one is correct, if I remember. Yeah, because seasons 1 through 3, the Halloween episode. Season 2 was the St. Patrick's Day. But I guess because of what, I don't know. You know what, Netflix, you do you. Anyway, this is the Easter special. This year, it's Daryl's turn to host the Easter egg hunt. Fuck is it stupid. Oh my god, the clues. But hey, the whole point is to look for the eggs and then you can drink. But if you get if you found the booby trap, you're out, you just drink. I could see it being a fun drinking game with friends. I could see it, but the way Daryl had it set up was fucking dumb. My god. And on the other side, you got Glenn requesting the help of Riley and Jonesy to find his inspiration for a passion play. It's Easter. I'm not going to get into details on that one. That one was just, yeah. But Stuart found his passion because he was in a funk. Because because it was just him and Roll, but the other two were with their families for Easter, so Stuart's just like, ugh, fuck this shit. But seeing Riley and Jonesy help Glenn with this Easter thing made Stuart, rejuvenated. Again, I'm not getting into details because I'm just like, Jesus. Okay. Also, is his name Glenjamin? Because him and Roll had a thing, and it was just, okay. Oh, and then Coach was in this up. Oh my god, fucking Coach. Fucking hilarious. But yeah, Glenn and Roll? Alright, whatever. And then McMurray helping out with the Easter egg hunt because he likes puzzles and stuff. So yeah, that was fitting. Oh no, damn good episode. The whole part with Glenn and the passion play had me a little. It's head scratching, but whatever. It's a harmless little Easter special. Yeah, it was more like it's held up with the comedic dialogue and timing and shit. Fuck, love the show. 5 stars. Oh god, can't wait for the next season. Hey, it's a year later. From when the start of this recordings. From the start to now. Hey, we've been on this channel for 8 fucking years, so we appreciate you guys. Well, I've said this in video for Superior Time, where we're putting a halt on Shorsey, Run the Burbs, and Kim's Convenience because we could not find the time to get it done. But we're not gonna say it's done. It's not like it's gone. We're gonna get to it. Most likely, if we're gonna try to have it sometime in the year, If not, then we're just gonna push it to next year. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with that because we still got a whole lot of shit we want to do. But yeah, man, we appreciate you guys for 8 years. Stay tuned for more Letterkenny in May and moving forward. We're gonna get it done this year. We're gonna get this shit done. Stay tuned for more of our superhero time content and more tokusatsu stuff that we have coming soon. How soon? Fuck if I know. But we got some toku stuff coming. And yeah, we're gonna try and get K-pop done. We're trying. Figuring it out. But yeah, till then, catch you guys later. Peace. Also, watch Letterkenny on Netflix. Use your VPN and whatnot, and yeah, get yourself some fucking puppers in Gussenbrew. We'll leave a link to all that in the comments down below.